Good afternoon, folks. I was on Facebook and on Zoom, but I don't think anybody's here on Zoom. We'll just hang on a minute, see if anybody wants to join in. Otherwise, it's just me and John. Bit of a bromance going on.
Just two of us.
Yeah. Okay, just make sure this is all right. All looking good. Brilliant. See everything? Okay, so we're risking this out in the park. See how we get on. Okay, so first of all we've got to kick off with our warm-up, and then we'll go into our BOGA, our BOF yoga. Pinch lots of things from everybody and made up our own thing. Okay, so here we go with the warm-up. Just doing your jumping jacks first. Okay, so if you are doing this outdoors, you can actually do side stepping. Otherwise, if you're at home, jumping jacks. Just going to put this bag away before it blows away. Good, so jumping jacks. And then heel flicks. Just done a brilliant session down in Buckingham Park in Shoreham. That park's immaculate. It's brilliant. They really looked after it. It's great. It's huge as well, with a nice long hill, which you obviously make good use of. And knee raises. So this is our BOGA, our mobility, strength and stretch session. It's always a good complement to some of the kind of high intensity sort of HIIT sessions we're doing. Remember, all this is progressive, this warm-up, so nice and easy to start with. In fact, I did two great sessions this morning. The Run Club on Hove Lawns. So streets of Brighton have been cleaned. Okay, reverse lunge and reach. They've had a bit of a wash and they needed it. It was filthy. What's cool, bit of rain, there's hardly anybody down there. I think everyone's forgotten they're not made of paper mache. Still had about 10 people on the running club doing interval drills. It's great. So if you haven't done one of our sessions before and you haven't filled in a health questionnaire, okay, doing a squat and twist, two twists. Okay, do this at your own risk. Try and make it that. Otherwise, just go online, download a health questionnaire and ping it back to us. Or come and join us at the park when you can. When you can. Big deep squat, twist, twist. Okay, and then we're into that press up position. Step, reach. Do both sides. Then a press up, step, reach, other side, press up. Big stretch up. Okay, back to your jumpy jacks, or if you're outdoors doing your side stepping. 4 or 5 out, 4 or 5 back, or jumpy jacks. Just want to check this screen, so keep going with your jumpy jacks. Good, so jumpy jacks, and then we're going to go back to our heel flicks. Flicking the heels up, lean forward slightly. Okay, and this time 3/4 of the way up with the flicks. and knees up. Get 3/4 of the way up. And all these progressive warm-ups. Good, and next we're going to forward lunge and twist. Then a twist over your front leg. Good, here we go. Step and twist. Step, twist. Step, twist. Step. So you don't need any kit for this session. It's not a mini band one. Okay, squat and reach. So over the top, big reach. Nice warm day for this. Always helps. Warm weather, or these or any phys in warmer weather. Muscles really warm, supple. Good, next we do that ab stretch. So drop the hips, and sit back, stretch out the legs, in and press up. Stretch out through the abs, stretch out through the legs, breath, in and press up. Good. And last time, our jumping jacks. So these have a shoulder press. Do a few to the front as well. Punching up, pushing up. Warming up the chest and the shoulders at the same time. Now back to heel flicks all the way up this time. Again, if you have got room, just go forwards and backwards. Or just on the spot. And knees up. Then there's just 3 more moves to go, and we can get started. Good, next time we're going to go into those leg swings. Here we go. Good, so keep an eye on the website and the Facebook group. We're adding sessions nearly every day at the moment. We're running out of hours, daytime hours. There's extra sessions at Shoreham, Buckingham Park at the weekend and next Monday. And you'll be able to do Monday evening as well, if you'll be able to get on that in Shoreham. Good, and arm circles. Because we'll film the session at the classes from now on, so then we can just get more people onto the sessions. And again, Wednesday evening, Tuesday lunchtime with Jason, his filmed sessions. His strength session at lunchtime on Tuesday, we'll be able to join him in a park. Join us, about 10 people. And a Wednesday evening, the circuits we're also going to do in the park. Okay, walkouts into a press-up. Yeah, classes all over the place. It's a lot of work. We've just had a couple of months off. So this is payback time. Warm. The ground's really warm, isn't it? and just steady there, ready to go. So remember, these are stretch, mobility and strength moves. I'm trying to do everything in a wanna. Okay, so we're going to work for 1 minute, then rest for 30 seconds while I explain the next one. Okay, the first one, you're going to do a hero press up, then it's an ab stretch. I'll quickly show you this one before we actually start. There are 7 moves to do, and we go through the whole thing 3 times, which will take us up to half an hour. Okay, then you do your few stretches at the end. So this hero press up. So from this position here, do press up, sit back on the heels, breathe, then come forward, stretch out through the abs, breathe. So press up, sit on the heels, breathe, come forward, stretch out the abs, breathe. Okay? So we're going to do that one for 1 minute. In position, ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So do your press up. Sit back on the heels, come forward, stretch out the abs. Yep. Press up, sit back. You might need to walk your hands back to do this. Hands forward, and breathe. You can do with or without the press ups, okay? You don't have to do the press ups. So sit back, and here, then stretch. Up straight, do the press ups. Then walk the hands back if you need help. And forward, press up, stretch, up straight, press up. Walk the hands back if you need to, sit back. Forward, stretch. And stand up and reach up. Okay, next one we do this in our warm-up, so our lunge and reach. So just stepping back, reaching up as high as you can, push the hips through at the same time. Remember, this hand's going backwards, not that way, that way. Okay, at the bottom of the move, we breathe twice on this one. Same arm, same leg. Good, let's go. So step back, reach up. And change. Okay, so we're going to rest for 30 seconds in between these. If you want to do more, as soon as I've explained it, you can start straight away. 2 breaths to the bottom of the move. Step, reach, breathe, push the hips through. Okay, the strength bit comes from keeping the foot or the knee off the floor. If you're struggling with that, or you want to emphasize the stretch, put the knee down. So either or. This one's going to work the legs and do the stretch, or if you put the knee down, it'll concentrate solely on the stretch. Remember, step, reach, breathe, breathe again. Big reach up. Big reach. And rest. Okay, so next one, you're going to do a half walkout. And it's this groin stretch. So you're going to be here, stretch through the groin to pushing the knees apart, walk out, pause or do a press up, walk back, sit on the heels, push the knees apart. So here, walk out, optional press up, walk back, stretch out. So here we go, stretch. Walk the hands out, pause or press up, walk the hands back. Okay, it's BOGA in a park with me and John, or you can go to TK Maxx and stand in a queue and buy stuff you don't need. I drove past there earlier, queuing around the block. Shouldn't say that. TK Maxx is my favourite shop. It's man shopping, isn't it? T-shirts are all here, shirts all here, shorts are all here, in a line. excuse my feet, push the knees apart, back. So again, you should be working the thighs as you do this. You're just putting your knees out, stretch out through the groin, in, press up and rest. Okay, this time we're doing what I call a giraffe stretch, so hamstring stretch and reach. So half a step forwards, sink back, breathe, stand up, reach and breathe. So it's a hamstring stretch, half a step forward, sink back, and up, breathe, change legs. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's go, stretch. So you're getting a stretch through the hamstring for 2 or 3 seconds, and stretch, reach. So it's as if you're doing a static hamstring stretch like this. You just go a bit lower, reach back, and stand up. Up on the toes on the back foot, front foot flat on the floor, reach up nice and high, stretching out through here. So stretch, reach, and again, stretch, reach, stretch. So I'm just feeling a big pull through the back of the thighs, and then reach up, push the hips through, stretching out through your stomach muscles. And rest. Okay, next one I'll fail. My favourite one, the hip stretch. So in this position here, the press up position, put the foot out to, or leg out to 90 degrees, doesn't matter where your foot goes, your bottom part and your shin. So here, and then just lower your body weight down, stretch out through the hips. So you're trying to stretch here. So not the back side, through the hips. Going to breathe twice. And up, optional press up, stretch out through the hips. Let's go. 1 minute. Really good stretch, and you need to play around with where you put your foot. As long as the leg's out to 90 degrees and no higher, that's good. There should be no discomfort in your knee. You should feel a really nice stretch through your hips, which is one we don't get to do very often in here. And optional press up, that's where the strength moves are coming in. And again, you can use your own body weight, just lower down onto that hip to extend the stretch. And again, press up, stretch it out. Two breaths at the bottom of this move. Okay, our next one is our wide leg stance. So you're going to stretch, breathe, drop, reach. So 3 moves. Stretch, little dog. Stretch, breathe, drop, breathe, reach, breathe as you push up through the legs. Here we go. Stretch through the hamstrings, drop, reach, breathe. Stretch, breathe, drop, reach. And again, stretch, drop, reach. Breathe as you push the heels into the floor to come out of that squat. Pause on each one. To this one, you're just trying to get your backside as low to the floor as you can at this position. If you can't, get hands on the floor but keeping the chest up. Stand up, breathe at the same time. Stretch, drop, reach, push through the heels. Stretch. And rest. 6 down already. So last one, our racing pigeon pose. So this one, we're trying to get the knee right underneath the chest this time, not out to the side. So under, 1, 2 breaths, up, optional press up. Then on the other side. So this time we're trying to hit your glutes. Hips was the other one. This one's a glutes. 2 breaths at the bottom of the move. Let's go. Press up if you want to. 2 big breaths. Hup. And into that stretch. Good. Try and straighten your back leg. Really stretch this out. Feels great. Especially after that sprinting this morning on the running club. 2 big breaths out. And then remember, optional press up. Never thought I'd ever say that. Press ups are optional. What? Big deep press up if you're doing them. Sit right back. And rest. Good work, guys. That's one down. We've got 2 more to go. So like I said, we're working for a minute. Rest for 30 seconds. Okay. But if you want to start earlier after I've explained them, just go straight into it. I'll tell you when the minutes start. So I'll start earlier as well. I'll tell you when the minute starts. So remember, our first one is our hero press up, and it's that ab stretch. Okay, this time I'll do this side on so you can see what I'm doing in a slightly different way this time. So here we go. 1 minute. So press up, sit back. If you need to, walk the hands back. Big deep breath. Back in, press up, stretch out through the abs. Again, you don't need to do these press ups if you don't want to do them. So up, sit back, forwards, press up, stretch the abs. You can double up on the press ups if you want to. So from going saying they're optional, you can have double up. If you need to, just walk the hands back a little bit. Then walk them out again. Press up, stretch through the abs. Make sure you come up straight. So you're trying to push your shoulder chest into the floor. As you sit back, make sure you come up straight. Press up, walk the hands back if you need to. And rest. So you can see we go from floor work to standing work. So this time we're doing our lunge and reach. Okay, same arm, same leg. So you can start straight away if you want to. So remember, step back, reach up, breathe twice. That's good. And change that. So step backwards. And here we go. 1 minute. Let's go. Step, reach, breathe. Breathe again. Reach a bit higher if you can. And so if you emphasize the stretch, knee down, lean back, push the hips through. 2 breaths. And back up. So more strength work, just keep the knee off the floor, so you've got isometric work coming through your legs. Good, to get maximum benefit from this session. Up, switch. Good work, good strong work. Big reach up and push the hips through. And rest, shake the legs out. Good, so this time we're into that half walkout. Groin stretch, pulling the knees apart or pushing the knees apart with the elbows. Then it's that half walkout. So you don't stand up, just walk out, walk back. So from this start position, pull the knees apart, push them apart. 2 big deep breaths. And walk out. Either pause, let's go your minute, or do a press up. Walk back. Here. Push the knees apart. walk the hands out. Either pause or do a press up. Remember to change the hand you move first as you walk back in. Press up. Keep the chest up when you do this stretch. Look ahead. Try not to be hunched over. Chest up. And then walk out. Sink. Push. Press up to finish. Okay, here we go. Our hamstring stretch and reach. So we'll do this side on again just so you can see the difference. So half a step forward, stretch, and then reach. So again, if you want to start straight away, that's good, you can go, otherwise you go only 10 seconds. So hamstring stretch, and then reach. Big exaggerated breath at the bottom. And again. Stretch. Reach. Again, doing this side on. Both feet are flat on the floor, sink back. Keeping that back flat. Up. Up on the toes on the back foot, reach up high on the front foot. And again, stretch. Reach. So trying to hit the back of the thighs and through the abs as well. Good, and rest. So next we're to our hip stretch. So in that press up position, remember foot or knee goes out to 90 degrees because this is a hip stretch, so it goes out to 90. When we do the glute stretch, it comes through the middle. So again, remember it's really important when you put the knee out, okay, there's no discomfort in your knee. You drop your weight onto your hip. Up, change. Stretch. Let's go. 2 big deep breaths. Or if you do really like this, go 3. Go 3. If you like it, go 3. And press up, optional. Great stretch this one. And I say it every time. Nice breeze out here as well. Just hoping it doesn't rain. Well, the technology is not really waterproof. Especially when that mini iPad's got a cracked screen. So any water that gets in there, uh-oh. And rest. Here we go, 2 more. Now this wide leg squat or wide leg stance, stretch, drop, up and reach. It's not my favourite, not because it's not a good stretch, because I find it really hard. So wide stance, drop down. And this is the bit I don't like, because I'm so inflexible. So if you find it the same, it is normal. Let's go for a minute. If you find this one uncomfortable, that's why it's a good one to do. If you don't find it very easy, get good at it, keep doing it. So breathe, drop. So it's this bit here, reach. And again. It's good to do stuff you're not good at or you find uncomfortable. Work on your weaknesses. It's like doing those press-up sit kicks, my new favourite exercise. When I first started doing that, like a right idiot. Oh, Bambi. You get good at them just by practicing it. Find stuff you're not very good at, practice it. And rest. Okay, and the last one in the set is that pigeon stretch, or racing pigeon pose as we like to call it. Just pigeon pose, just a bit quicker. Racing pigeon. Okay, so this time I'm meant to bring the knee right underneath the chest and then sink down, 2 breaths, and up, switch. Then sink right back, and 1 minute, let's go. Again, if you like this stretch, go for 3 breaths, hold it for a little bit longer. Again, this is a really good stretch. If you're a lazy stretcher normally after your sessions, if you're only going to do 1 stretch, do this, but hold it for like 40 seconds, a couple of times on each side. Tight glutes cause you all sorts of problems when we do exercise. When you're running, it shortens your stride, affects your gait when you're running. When you exercise, it also shortens your hamstrings and everything, makes your squats and all your exercises much harder to do. And again. And rest. 2 down, 1 more cycle of these to go through. So 3rd one coming up, but at the end of it you should be feeling fully mobilised, fully stretched and stronger. BOGA. It's proper multitasking fizz. Okay, ready to go again, so our hero press up. Okay, then our ab stretch. Press ups or double press ups, up to you. Let's go. So do a press up. Sink right back, big breath, forwards, stretch out through the abs. Come up straight first, ready or go, press up or sit back. Maybe if you need to, just walk the hands back an inch, then creep on forwards. It's good, stretch through the abs, come up straight, press up or sit back, then to just the hand position. If your hands are too far forwards, it makes that really tough to do. If you're not used to doing it. Oh, stretch. Okay, it's really important you're stretching the abs here, not compressing your lower back. If you are, don't drop the hips too much. Okay, next one, our lunge and reach. So again, remember, if you want to do more work, just start straight away. So 2 things to do on this one. I've emphasised the stretch by putting the knee down. Make sure you're pushing the hand back, hips forwards. If you want to do our strength as well as a stretch, keep that knee up, hovering off the floor. 2 breaths. Here we go, 1 minute, let's go. So if you're hovering the knee, still push your hips through, still lean back with the hand. So you're pushing your hand back and pushing the hips through. This way you get a big lever through here, big stretch all the way through here. You should be really feeling this stretch in your hip flexors, not in your quads. Up, switch. enough, so it's not putting you off balance. Try and step shoulder width apart, same when you do normal lunges. Try not to step in, it'll put you off balance. And rest. Okay, so this one we're going into a half walkout, groin stretch first, half walkout, press up or not to press up. So start with a nice wide stance, drop down, push the knees apart, and walk out. Either press up or don't, walk back. Here we go, 1 minute, let's go. So when you breathe out, each time you breathe out, try and relax. Just extend your stretch a little bit further. So you get the stretch here. As you breathe out again, relax, extend your stretch. Walk the hands out, pause, or press up. Walk the hands back. And sink. Good. Drop. If you find this uncomfortable at any point, just stand up, lean back, stretch out, and then go again. Sometimes it can hit you in here. And standing up. Okay, back to our giraffe stretch. So our hamstring stretch at reach. Remember that half a step forward, hamstring stretch. We normally do like this, but it helps to bring the hands back and up. So this time, breathe twice on a hamstring stretch, once at the top. Okay, so here we go, 1, 2, and then reach. Here we go, 1 minute, let's go. So hamstring stretch. And again, on that second breath, try and sink a little bit lower, and then reach nice and high. So again, hamstring stretch. And reach. So 2 breaths on the hamstring stretch, 1 on the reach. Second breath, sink. Then up. Big reach up as high as you can. Stretch. Again, reach. Stretch. Reach. Good work. And again. And rest there. Okay, next one we're back into our hip stretch. So in that press up position, putting the knee out to 90 degrees, not too high up, and just mess around where you put the rest of your lower leg and your foot, so you're getting a maximum stretch here, no discomfort in your knees. So in the press up position, out to the side, up, optional press up, and again, use your own body weight. And let's go, 1 minute. Good. 2 breaths, or if you particularly like this one, 3. Alright guys, we've got 2 more after this one. And a couple of long stretches on the big major muscle groups. Not a lot. We've done loads of stretching. Rest. Okay, so our next one, not my favourite, wide squat, stretch, drop, reach. Good with this one, if you do find this uncomfortable, just mess around with your foot position. You might need to go wider or closer with the legs. But when you reach up, you're trying to keep your back straight, so you're not hunched over. So you're trying to push your hands up straight. So from here, squat, stretch, let's go. Drop, reach, like so. So keep your back straight when you reach with the hands. So stretching out through the back of the thighs. So this one works before you push the knees apart. This one is just trying to get your backside as low to the floor as you can. Then reach, and drive through the heels to come out of that squat. Stretch, breathe, drop, breathe, reach, breathe as you push it. Stretch, drop, reach. Yeah, and again. Stretch, drop, reach, and breathe. Good. And last one, our racing pigeon. Remember, bring the knee right underneath the chest, stretching out the glutes this time. We've done the hips, this time stretch out the glutes. So bring the knee right up underneath the chest and sink back. Breathe 2 or 3 times. Then up, optional press up, then the other side. Let's go, 1 minute. In. Here you go, 30 seconds. Great stretch. Like I said, if you're a lazy stretcher, which most of us are, always do this one. And we're done. Good work, guys. Well done. Just take 30 seconds and we're just going to do a few big muscle stretches. Just hold them for a little bit longer. And I'll leave you alone. Cheers, John. Thanks for joining me, mate. Okay, so just going to do these stretches. We're going to do your hamstring stretch first. So normal hamstring stretch this time. We're just going to hold these for 30 seconds. Like I said, just going to do the big muscles, going to do your glutes, hamstrings and quads, and that's it. Good work today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I always feel better for it. I'm definitely going to keep this one going during the winter. This could be quite a good one to keep online during the for lunchtime, isn't it? Change legs. Get warm, we don't get mega sweaty, so if you have to go back to work after it, it's not too bad. Just hold for another 15 seconds. And okay, I'm going to do a glute stretch. So we did the pigeon pose, so either do this one with a knee over and hugging in, or this one where we sit back and pull the knee into the chest. Again, just find out which one works best for you. I'm going to hold this for 30 seconds. So if you do this stretch here, either way, either sitting up or lying back like this, all the stretch should be in glutes on the bent leg side. Okay, and you can just mess around with where you put your foot. If you grab your shin, I find it's better. So Supposed to be a bit of rain today, but there has been a bit of rain today. In the next 2 weeks, the forecast looks amazing, doesn't it? Proper good weather. In a year, Glastonbury's not on, and look at the weather. The only good thing is you don't have to listen to Paul McCartney. Always a blessing. I ended up going to do a quad stretch just to finish this off. Yeah, bring the knees together, push the hips through, push the foot into the hand at the same time. Big stretch through the quads. Shouldn't have looked at that, it's going to make me wobble now. Good, and change legs. And relax there. Great work, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Next sessions are tonight in Preston Park. You need to book for them now. I think there's a waiting list. And tomorrow morning Hove Lawns, and then mid-morning tomorrow Hove Lagoon, and then it's the weekend. Have a great day, and we'll see you on next session, guys. Well done. Cheers.